Here is a question that should unsettle you. If you received a 3% raise this year, did you actually become wealthier? The intuitive answer is yes. Your paycheck displays a larger number than before. Your bank account accumulates more digits each month. By every visible measure, you appear to be advancing. Yet appearance and reality are not the same thing. If prices rose by 5% during that same year, your 3% raise is not a raise at all. It is a 2% pay cut, disguised in the language of progress. You are running on a treadmill that moves backward faster than you can sprint forward. The scenery changes, but your position worsens. This is the illusion at the heart of the modern monetary system. Let us examine concrete evidence. In 1970, the average price of a hamburger at a major fast food chain was approximately 25 cents. Today, that same hamburger costs over $5. This represents a 20-fold increase in nominal price. The conventional explanation you have been given is simple. Prices went up. But consider an alternative framing. Did the hamburger change? The ingredients remain largely identical: beef, bread, lettuce, sauce. The labor required to assemble it has arguably decreased with automation. The supply chains have become more efficient. By every measure of production, the hamburger should cost less to make today than it did 50 years ago. What changed was not the hamburger. What changed was the unit of measurement. Imagine you are measuring your height, and someone secretly replaces your ruler with one where each inch is now half as long. You measure yourself and discover you have grown to 12 feet tall. You have not grown. The ruler has shrunk. This is precisely what has happened to the currency in your wallet. The data confirms this with uncomfortable clarity. Since 1971, the money supply has expanded by approximately 25 times. During the same period, real economic output has grown by roughly 4 times. The arithmetic is straightforward. Far more currency units are now chasing a proportionately smaller increase in actual goods and services. Each unit must therefore command less purchasing power. This is not inflation in the way most people understand it. The common narrative frames inflation as rising prices, as though products are somehow becoming more valuable. This framing serves a purpose. It places the blame on abstract market forces, on supply chains, on corporate greed. It directs your attention anywhere except the source. The precise formulation is this: your money is losing value. Every dollar you saved last year can purchase less today. Every dollar you save today will purchase less tomorrow. The process is gradual enough to escape daily notice, but relentless enough to transform your financial position over a lifetime. A family that diligently saved $1 million over 30 years discovers that their million now buys what 300,000 would have bought when they started. Where did the missing purchasing power go? This is the question that reveals the architecture of the system. Newly created currency does not distribute itself evenly throughout the economy. It enters at specific points, through bank lending, through government spending, through asset purchases by central authorities. Those closest to these entry points receive the new currency first, and those who receive it first receive it at yesterday's prices. By the time the new currency circulates through the economy and reaches ordinary workers and savers, prices have already adjusted upward. This is not a flaw in the system. This is the system functioning as designed. Economists have a term for this phenomenon. They call it the Cantillon Effect, named after an 18th century banker who first described the mechanism. The implications are profound. Those with access to credit and assets benefit from monetary expansion. Those who rely on wages and savings are systematically disadvantaged. This is not a conspiracy requiring secret meetings in shadowed rooms. It is the predictable, mathematical outcome of how new money enters circulation. You were told that hard work leads to prosperity. This was true under different rules. Under the current rules, hard work leads to a growing number on your bank statement that purchases a shrinking share of actual wealth. The magician's trick is now visible. The audience sees the coins multiply in the hat, and they applaud. What they do not see is that each coin has been hollowed out, its metal content reduced with each iteration. The show continues, but the value drains away beneath the glittering surface. This raises an urgent question. If saving money means watching your wealth evaporate in slow motion, what is the rational response? In the next chapter, we will examine why the traditional virtues of thrift and saving have become, under this system, a strategy for guaranteed loss. The rules your grandparents followed led to security in their era. Following those same rules today leads somewhere else entirely.